Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. This is Adeline and today we are playing NBA 2K25. Today's matchup is between the Boston Celtics facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Alright, let's do this.
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jason Tatum.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at center. And for the Thunder, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Mason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the small forward position. Here we go. Should be some fireworks in this one, Greg. Two cross-conference rivals squaring up.
Kevin, can you smell the intensity in the air? You can tell these guys mean business. Both teams want to prove they're the better squad.
Now here's White. Driving to the basket.
Ooh.
Nice defense from Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander against Tatum. It's Dort on the wing. Floats it up for Williams.
Nice.
And stolen by White. To Porzingis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here is Williams. 23 points his last outing. Holmgren with a screen on Tatum. Williams. That one's in, his first shot this game. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the basket by Boston. Dort against Brown. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot, no good.
Nice.
Holiday with the defensive effort. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Porzingis is double. Over the last few seasons, we've seen
shooting foul. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a reach foul.
And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
You know, expectations were so high for Porzingis early in his career. Maybe they didn't all pan out, but he is still a high-level impact player every time he takes the floor.
Good on
Yeah.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Tatum against Williams. Inside. And here's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Williams.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Tatum with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Tatum.
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. Holmgren finds Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Over Tatum. The shot by
Nice.
Williams, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Outside Tatum. There's the lob to Brown. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that, that really helped the momentum.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Jokic is checked in for Waltz. All right, a chance to check out stats for Jalen Williams.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick on the wing, Williams. Clock at 6. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here is Holiday. Still scoreless. Out to White. Shoots over Dort. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And now look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month.
Nice.
Number 1, the Celtics.
This is not a team you want to face right now. They are locked in on the offensive end.
Robinson's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mason, he checked in for the Celtics. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pulls it from the elbow. Rebounded by the Celtics. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are committed to keeping it going.
Oh, wow.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an
I
early
thought I had
swat
it.
that can really
Out
set the
of
tone.
nowhere
Now
came in,
the shooters
boom.
will be feeling his presence.
For the Thunder, Jalen Williams is checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Wiggins comes in for Dort. And Warren subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. 52 seconds left to play in the first.
He might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
With the teardrop, Williams can't hit.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And here is Mason. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now, here's Warren. 4-point game.
Wow.
And it's Warren with the jam.
That's pretty
Such
cool.
a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's Pritchard to the paint. Taken away by Williams.
Did I press it too early?
Puts up a deep 3. And that would have counted, but his
Man,
shot was off the
terrible,
mark this time.
terrible last
One
2
quarter in
minutes.
the books, and it's been a close one so far. Boston on top. They lead by a bucket. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
And our producer is now just letting me know that we have Shams Charania on the line with a report out of Cleveland. Hey, Shams, thanks for joining us. What's the news on the Cavaliers?
Thank you, Kevin. They know future Hall of Famer Chris Paul has bounced around a little bit in his later years, but he has the skill set this team was looking for. His ability to run the offense, elevate a team's basketball IQ is something they desperately wanted. I'm told it might be a short-term rental, but CP3 should provide a big boost.
Thank you for the insight, Shams. Much appreciated. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Jamison is out there with Tatum. Then there's Mason. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. Wallace is checked in for Oklahoma City. That free throw good from Jamison. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Oklahoma City. It's a 5-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul.
Come on.
That's his first foul. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Boston making a switch here. Tillman's checked in. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Right now, they're down in the 9th spot. They haven't had the kind of success they had wanted to have at this point of the season.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they're not in a good place right now as a ball club. After the success of last season, they were expecting bigger and better things this year.
And it's the exact opposite has happened. The chemistry has been off. They haven't been able to maintain momentum. A very disjointed season for them up until this point.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in.
Number 7, Chet Holmgren.
Here's Topic. 17 points for him last game against Sacramento. Williams
Nice.
can't get it to go.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Mason, the pass to Pritchard. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Oh,
Jamison, no luck.
I mistimed
And
it.
that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just going to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Boston leading by 5. Here's Pritchard. No scoring in this one. To the inside.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Wiggins. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by.
No.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes
5-point
that kind
difference.
of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Topic. Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Dagnall said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin, he certainly will.
Nice.
I agree. You know, David, he is fearless.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Pritchard passes to Jameson. It's taken away by Wallace. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams kicks to Wiggins, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul.
Come
That's his third foul
on.
of the game. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Wallace down low. White on him. Shot clock at 2. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nice.
The Thunder with another miss. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. A minute 20 left in the first half. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Holmgren.
Ooh.
Tatum no good.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Wiggins.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Tatum with the screen on Wallace. Right the pass to Tatum. And Tatum hammers it home.
On either side of the pick and roll, Tatum is a real threat.
Pass to Holmgren. On the wing, Wallace. White covering. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he comes up with the deuce. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first 2 points of the night.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here is Holiday. Scoreless
Nice.
thus far.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. That one goes in.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Tatum's shot is off. Now Wallace. And that does it for the first half of play. Celtics lead by 6. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
Watch these guys from now into the contest. I bet they thought of some crazy in-game dunks that you've never seen before.
I feel like they've never chose you because they like their backboards so much.
That would be correct.
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
A few things for them to focus on: more presence on the backboards, more physicality, maybe a few elbow sandwiches.
And maybe the guards need to crack back, get in there and help out.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing from the captain.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Dort and Williams up in the forward position. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Case and Wallace. And it's Holmgren in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Tatum with a screen on Dort. Brown dishes to White. Down low. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Williams. Holiday with
Ooh, nice.
The instincts, the timing. Holiday just reading things perfectly in order to come up with the rejection.
a sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And stolen by White. Tatum against Wallace. Tatum looking around. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Pass to Holiday. Back to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Wallace. Tatum, that's for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Under trailing by 6. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Looking now at some numbers for Jalen Williams. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's getting around 20 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Now here is Holiday. He averages about 5 points a game. To the middle. Wants to get it to Tatum and does.
And in that pick and roll action, Tatum has to be your focus defensively.
Under trailing by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Outguarded by Porzingis. Williams can't get it to go.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Nice, 13.
Inside, here's Porzingis. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
And when it comes to physical play, it's hard to get the best of Dort. He invites contact at both ends.
The Thunder shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Dort.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
Mason, he checked in for Boston. All free throws good from Dort. Celtics leading by 3. Now here is Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis sets big screens and makes big plays out of that two-man game.
Wallace outside. And stolen by White. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Brown the pass to Mason. And he goes in for the dunk.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of a pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
So it's the Celtics now. After the miss from Chet Holmgren. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Now, why not throw it up to Porzingis? That's what he's there for.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Topic is checked in for Oklahoma City. Boston also with the sub. Jamison's checked in. .151 left in the third quarter. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. Clock at 4. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Holmgren with the steal.
I saw that. I don't know why I even went for it.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with his 3.
And they continue to control the glass.
Williams against Jamison. There's the screen. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's Williams. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Celtics leading by 9. Holiday looking for an opening. Here's Porzingis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 5 assists in the game. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Shot, high post, connects, the jumper drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Jamison. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And they get it to double digits just as we get set for the final quarter here. That 3 could be a killer.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Mason. Jason Tatum is out there with Jamison. And it's Cada in at the 5. Here's Pritchard. To the paint. And the slam dunk by Jamison.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Thunder trailing by 14. Here's Topic. Holmgren wide open. Connects from three-point range.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's Pritchard. Down low. Here's Cada. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Wallace. Off target from outside.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
They set the screen. Nice catch and finish on the alley.
Nice.
And the Celtics lead by 15.
I don't know how I managed that one, but
Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Drew Holiday. He's checked in for Pritchard. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Topic. Dort finds Wallace. To the inside. Topic. Nice pass. Let him
nice.
Perfectly for the layup.
That was nice.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. To the paint. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
An experienced point guard. Got to be careful how you guard Holiday in screen and rolls.
Thunder trailing by 15. Here's Topic. Holmgren with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
What I like about Holmgren, he's a lot more physical than his frame would indicate.
Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Topic. And he's good on the second. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside Holiday. Here's the screen. Down low.
Oh.
With the steal.
Come on.
Here's Williams. Scores after the quick crossover.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Pass to Mason. Tatum with the screen on Wallace.
2 minutes.
Mason for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here is Dort. Holmgren kicks to Williams. Wallace with a screen for Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Wallace misses. Celtics leading by 12. Outside Holiday. There's a good screen. The three. Here's Cada. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cada's got 6 here in this quarter.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Dort passes to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Celtics.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did
what
their
happened?
job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Drew Holiday.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
So it's the Celtics now, after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
And the Celtics lead by 12.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jalen. On a real roll right now. How much pride do you take in the win streak?
Let's just keep it going. Just keep playing basketball, keep having fun, keep smiling, and it's fun when you win.
That alternative's not very good, so you want to keep winning. Thanks again, man. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching. This has been Adding. If you can please comment, like, and subscribe.
PlayStation